I'd reach 30, I'd be dead.
Alrighty, I don't shoot many videos anymore. We're gonna do this one. This is a 1946 Stylemaster. They put these in the fleet lines and the Stylemasters 46, 47, 48 Chevrolet. We've done a full redone on this one. This has got everything with it. And first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you, this has got the new app. And it's pretty neat because most of these have toner switches, so we really wanted to show that. It's got AM, FM stereo, auxiliary in, USB port, which will charge your phone, play your thumb drive. Mine comes with all this harness right here that you see and a thumb drive. Push button, which is pretty neat. Full set of RCAs for adding amps and everything. Got a DBZ 6x9 in it. DBC, I can't even speak. AM, FM, Bluetooth, it's got everything in it. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to download the app. So we're going, when you get your radio, since I'm doing a lot of these here lately, I'm going to go to the app store, if I can find it. I don't know where it's at. Well, let's see, I knew I had it here somewhere. No, it's on the first page. There it is, Apple Store. Gonna go to the app. Alright, we're gonna do a little search here. Search. We're gonna put FMR Connect, and there it is. FMR Connect. We're gonna step on that. There it is. It's right here. We're gonna click on it, and we're gonna try to get it. We want to download it. So she's downloading. And now we're going to open it. And there it is. Alright, when you get to the first page of it, you're going to acknowledge that you're not driving, using this thing while you're driving. And then when you're going, FMR needs Bluetooth permission to grant. We're going to grant it. FMR connection needs Bluetooth permission in order to connect and control your radio. We're going to grant that. Hit allow. Alright, we're going to go to setup. Alright, we got that downloaded, so we're going to swipe that off. First thing we're going to do is show the radio. This is a good buddy of mine, sings and plays. I played with him on the road for a long time, and he's cutting his own albums now, Mr. Brad Heck. So we're on USB. I've got him on that. And anytime you're on USB or Bluetooth, you want to change your songs, you can do it with the push button by tapping it once, go forward, tap twice, go back, or you can just take that and turn it. It'll go up and it'll go back. So let's go to radio.
NS. Carolyn, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks so much for having me on your program, Tony. It's always a pleasure to join you.
So let's talk momentarily. I want to get to the real stuff. What happened?
These are cool radios. Got a little light dimmer built in them.
Take away from the UN
your push buttons. I don't know if you've ever had one of these or not. I'm gonna do this one for the owner and some other ones that might be buying. A lot of these cars are redone. Underneath there is a little metal tab.
I mean, the only people who can
now all you gotta do is push down on a tab and your push button will raise up and this will pop out. Unscrew it. Find your station that you want. Hold your button up. Push it all the way in. It'll set the cam on it, let it back out, and tighten it back up. Push it in and push the button back down. Then you, well,
like Israel are in fact engaged.
Go to your stations like that.
Like Iran. So it's a despicable
so you can set all your presets up. And what's cool is there's no clutch. That's why you see this knob spinning.
Cutting the wings of the UN and it's the UN system because
kind of a crude way of doing it.
To this organization is
repainted the case, put everything in it. We've got operating LEDs right here. Stereo LED right there. It lights up when you're on stereo channel.
Well, Carolyn, they're back again today.
I have to watch what I play
Nations,
YouTube.
the Security
I got
Council
kinda
today
crazy on
talking
doing
about
stuff.
actions that the Knesset
All right,
took yesterday.
first thing we're going to do, let me
Two
grab a
measures
cord
that
here.
were passed there that
Auxiliary
deal
in,
with UNRWA,
which is
that's
located
United
in
Nations
your
Relief
USB that you
Agency
get.
that,
Plugs in
provides-
where it says
supposed to provide
auxiliary
humanitarian
in.
support
All you
for
do is just plug this little
Palestinians
cable in there.
Gaza. Explain
You can get
to
these
our viewers and
online
listeners what
if you got the
Knesset did
smartphones.
yesterday and why.
All you do is plug it in.
Well,
Let's go to
the
music. That
Knesset
means
said
any
that
device,
they don't
device
have
that you put on it,
any contact
all you got to is hit
or
play and it
purchase-
automatically changes over. Hit off. You don't even have to unplug it. You can use like a satellite radio head, anything. Once you turn it off in 20 seconds, the radio will go back to where we had it, and we're going to let it do that, which is pretty cool. If you're going to do a satellite or something that's plugged in all the time. Fixing to switch back.
Palestinians in a state of perpetual.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually log on to
it's transferred from generation
the
to
FMR.
generation. So over the intervening 76 years, the Palestinian is the only community
we're going to set it up.
in the world.
So we hit setup.
Refugee population
it's looking for a radio. We're going to take the push button or the volume knob. We'll do it here. 1, 2.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
World and the larger worlds and
showed up on our phone, just tap on it.
Hatred of Israel.
Now it's going to log on.
Since October 7th of
Smart pairing completed. Bluetooth smart connected.
the terrorist organization.
So right now it tells you the status of your radio and what channel you're listening to. FM, we can go to AM. Tells you what you're listening to. Back to FM.
UNRWA's headquarters in Gaza
Tells you what
City.
status your
UNRWA
radio is
clinics,
doing.
UNRWA schools,
Let's go to
UNRWA
settings.
offices are all
Now you can bring it up and change it. Go to EQ, which I've done. Change the hertz on the crossover. And what's cool about these, you got a toner switch, so this one also gives you a toner down here.
Actually engaged in the atrocities inside of Israel on October 7th. They murdered Israelis. They kidnapped Israelis.
Fader.
They stole the bodies of Israelis who had been murdered by the Hamas colleagues back to Gaza.
And you can set your EQ.
And UNRWA employees
Subwoofer,
have been
everything on it.
to have
That's
been
pretty cool.
holding
Down here it says
in their private residences.
all connections. That means every time I swipe this off, she's going to say FMR Smart disconnect. What we're going to do is, and you can do this later on, you'll know it, believe me, I do. Click on that, and it comes up, and it says, do not announce. All right, we're going to click on that. Done. Now when I swipe it off, it don't say anything. Let's go over here and get our Bluetooth logged up. 1, 2.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
That the United States was
showed up on our phone, just tap on it.
Pairing completed.
Hit allow.
Bluetooth connected.
Now you're fully Bluetooth.
This legislation into law, which
is pretty neat.
Happened today.
Your channel, runner, always everything goes the same. I'll let it play here in a minute. We'll get a sound check. So you can get it cranked up, get your amps in and all, and you can play with your EQ on whichever way you like it, which is pretty neat. Now you got a microphone that you can run and plug in. So we're going to do a voice command. Now you can do it by turning that up twice now that you've done logged on, or you can actually do this. Hold it down. Play music.
Shuffling all songs from Apple Music.
Smart pairing not completed.
So if I want to change my song, I can do that. It'll rotate twice or back up. Or I can do this right here by turning the channel back up. So you operate your phone, USB the same way. You can bring your phone up. You don't have to use the push button, but it's easy to hold it in. A lot of people mount it on the lip of the dash. Hold it in, bring your phone up, put this in the glove box. You can operate it all with it in the glove box. Bring it up, say call home. Call anybody you want to. Look up map, look up restaurants, and it all comes through your radio. So let's do it with this one here. Let's bring it back up. 1, 2. Stop music. Back on FM.
You are loved.
Now, of course, this here all works just like this. So if I want to go to AM, turn it off and up back on. AM radio, off back on. FM. Toner switches. This one always has a toner switch in it. When you do the full one, I don't have to change it out and put your full-time toner in. So now you can still do your toner with your switch. All you do is turn it all the way over. That's wide open treble. There's bass. When you get it set where you want it, switch it back.
Volume hold.
Volume hold. Turn it down. And then back up. So you can set your toner and all without bringing the phone up. You might be driving.
Weeks is for Israel to be, our forces to be distributing the humanitarian aid in order to
got a new
sidestep
radio to speaker dash. Radio to dash gasket on it. All this polished up real well. Operating LED, stereo LED.
So it's all part of this U.S. mindset under the administration.
And it all works very well.
To maintain the status quo that
go back to the FMR. It's going to log on.
By what the Palestinians of Gaza did to the people of
There
Israel.
There it is. It didn't announce it.
Very clear what's happening here. UNRWA is
toner.
Bolstering
balance fader, EQ, set it all up the way you want it.
It's what's keeping them afloat.
And what I like about this setting over here, it tells you what station you're on, but
supplying the terrorists. All right, we only have about 5 minutes left, Carol.
If you want to know while you're driving, you ain't got to pull this up to see what station you're on. If you're on FM, just take the volume knob, go 1, 2, 3.
FM 89.1.
She'll tell you where you're at. That's pretty neat. USB, charge your phone, play thumb drives. This one here is a 1946 Stylemaster Chevy, all polished up with a full Aurora design conversion. Antenna plugs right back in. Use the original antenna or put your new one on it. Everything is labeled for you on the sides and all. Run your mic, your push button, pop it underneath the left dash because it does come in handy on a lot of stuff. And basically that's it. I mean, this is the new Aurora design smart app, Bluetooth, everything. I wanted to do one and show you how to log up everything and pull the app up. It helps. A lot of times explaining it on the phone don't work. Change songs. Appreciate you letting me show it to you. Kind of a new feature we've had. I've always had, we had the sub, what I call pop eliminators. In other words, when you turn it off, you get it on pop. Well, now we've got it on all of them. So what's pretty cool is no pop. Let's change it over to our front. That is the left front.
Like the nuclear sites, had it not been for the
no pop. So now we can run full RCAs, no popping. The thing's quiet as a mouse the way it's built. And I appreciate you letting me show it to you. Thank you.